You know, I'm thinking, of course. Are we ready? Okay, that was my question. All right, you know, you have. I need you to do this. I can't do it. I need you to look at it. Seriously. Okay? Can you watch the students? Because to do this live, we have to have interaction. Otherwise, we don't need to do it live. Are we ready? I mean, when do we start? You got to tell me when we start. It's 3, 2, 1 action, right? Thank you. Okay, hello everybody. It's nice to see you all. I hope you're comfortable at home. For this lesson, I hope you have the file that I sent you, the reading we're going to do today, and make sure you have a notebook. Because even with all this wonderful technology, me beaming from here to your room, the same rules apply. You have to do the work. And the work is you're going to watch me, you're going to copy the information in your notebook. All right? So let's do a roll call. In the chat box, please tell me if you're here. Miss Gwynn, anybody responding? Okay, so 15 students here. Can somebody show a sign of life, say hello? Please write hello in the chat box so I know you're here. Who said hello? Gwyn? Gwyn. Who's Gwyn? Uyen? But she's not my student. Okay, so I don't know her. Hi, Uyen. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Welcome to class. Did any of my students show up yet? Okay. Well, Uyen, thank you very much for being on time. And the reward for being on time is we're going to start, and it's all you. Okay? So we're going to be talking about searching online. Remember, when we read for a purpose. And the purpose that I want you to have is a new skill, whatever it is, okay? Not stories, not about history, not about some thing you don't care about. One thing we do care about is searching online. And so when you search online, it's very important to spell words correctly when you're looking for the word. You want to avoid typos. The internet has a creative imagination. So spelling the words wrong can lead to not finding what you're looking for. Take, for example, these pictures. Do you notice anything? Can you read what it says? And because you can't read and tell me, I want you to read and write. What was the person looking for, right? When they found this. Has anyone else arrived to class? Has anyone else arrived to class? Okay, but you said there was 15 before, so no one else has said hello. Okay, of my students. Who are the other students? So there's not 24 students. But who are they? I don't know either. Are they students at the school? Okay, but I don't know who they are. Okay, because I can't call on them. I don't know who they are. Like, hey, Fup, I know Fup. Fup, you're there. Where's Koi? Is Koi there also? Any case, Fup, can you tell me, what was the person searching for when they found these pictures? Or anyone could answer if they choose to look. Nobody's responding? Okay, I'm going to move on, but can you tell them that I need them to respond? I will go slower, but I also want to get through the information for today. All right? Oops. All right, here is another example. The person searched online and they found this. They weren't looking for it. Read and tell me, what were they looking for? Right, and who said that? Tony Nguyen, what's your Vietnamese name? Oh, no, Tony. I know Tony, that's Khoi. That's Khoi. All right, Khoi. So if that was cat bowl, what did they find instead? Let's go back. They didn't find cat bowl. They found something that says meowls. What does this meowls mean? That's right, but why is it meowls and not cat owl? Why do they write meowl? Oh, no, it's not a misspelling. So we have cat bowl. You take off the B, it becomes cat owl. Let me ask the class, if a dog were to talk, a dog says rough, rough, rough. If a horse goes neigh, neigh, neigh. A cow goes moo, moo, moo. What sound does a cat make? That's right. The cat makes meow. So instead of calling it cat owls, they call it meow, meow, meowls. That should be funny. That's a joke, right? So the internet is full of all of these interesting things, right? These funny little things. Let's move on to the next one. Here, the person was not searching for this. What were they searching for? It's okay if you read. I want you to read and reply, right? This would be just like in class. I would show you this. You can read it, and I want to see you talking. But instead of talking, I want to see you writing. Anybody respond yet? Don't. Right? But look at, can you see the kangaroo? There's something funny about the kangaroo. It's not a normal kangaroo. If you said there's 15 students in class, then I bet that, that's right. Is Dan Tang in the class? Dan Tang, can you please tell me what happened? Why did the person write mangaroo and not kangaroo? And I want you to look at your keyboard. If you look at your computer keyboard, where is the M and where is the K? That's right. Who said that? Bao Nyang. Oh, I know Bao Nyang. Yeah, he's a new boy in my class. Good. That's right. But we see they're almost the same, but there's one letter difference. So tell me, on your keyboard, where is the M and where is the K? They're very close, right? And so it's almost like the fingers missed the letter. We call that a typo. Oops. Next, let's take a look at this. What is going on here? Did anybody respond? Well, if you look at the picture, what do we see in the picture? And can you read the section here? Okay, well, I don't want to take time with this. Let's move on then. Okay, it doesn't matter. So the first thing I mentioned was you need to spell the words correctly, because if you spell the words wrong, you'll get a typo. And here are some more examples. Another important thing is be critical about your sources. Look out for information that comes from unreliable sources. Let's take this example. I want to ask who I want to ask. Dat, is Dat in the class? Dat, can you please type, what does the title say? Or anybody, please look at this and type the title. Is that the title? Are you sure? I see 4 words in the title. That's right. Now, let me ask you guys, where do octopus live? Please write, where do octopi, it should be octopi, not octopus. Where do octopi live? Is anybody responding? No. Who said that? Wien. That's the new girl again. Okay, Wien, very good. That's right. They live in the ocean. So this is my question for you. If I tell you about an octopus that lives in a tree, what do you think? What do you think about this octopus living in a tree? Anybody respond yet? So let's break it down one more time. Octopi live in the ocean. We know this. It's very normal. Maybe you've even seen octopus in the ocean. I don't know. But if I tell you there's an octopus that lives in a tree, what do you think? Who said that? Koi. Okay, boys and girls, thank you. Because this is exactly why we have today's lesson. If you see something like this, your thought should be, it's not true. It's a joke. The internet has lots of information. But we need to be critical about the sources because there are many unreliable sources. There are many people who will write things as a joke, but we don't know it's a joke. We think it's real. So we need to use our critical thinking. For example, we know that we have never heard of an octopus living in a tree. We know octopus are not mammals. Cephalopods? I think they're called cephalopods. But they are animals that must live in the water. So if I know that octopus live in the ocean, and there's one person or one website that's telling me that they live in a tree, I'm going to say, no, that's not right. That's what we need to learn to do. Because some magazines make jokes. It's called satire. And not everyone understands satire and might take the story seriously. So not only should you check for satire and check for unreliable sources, but ask yourself, does it make sense? An octopus in a tree? That's impossible. So use your critical thinking. Let's take a look at this. This is from a very famous magazine called The Onion. And The Onion looks like a newspaper. It has stories that look like newspaper stories, but these stories are all satire. They're jokes. Look at these two pictures. This is a famous actress today. It says, new special effects technology new special effects technology able to age young actress into elderly 30-year-old. Now you may think that's very interesting. Oh my God, look, there's a new special effect that turns a young actress into an old lady. But I need to tell you something. 30 years old is not old. Okay? To you, 15-year-olds, that may seem normal. But to a 43-year-old, I know that this is a joke. And these two pictures almost look exactly the same. Because when a woman turns 30, she hasn't aged very much. So that's the kind of critical thinking you need if you're going to survive on the internet. Because as you know, there's lots of fake information, and you have to think critically. Also, you can search for other search engines. We all know Google. We use Google every day. But I'm sure we know others. For example, there's Bing. And you can add a filter. Go to settings and change your settings to focus on interests and do autofills and focus on privacy if you like. Okay, and that's all I have. Let me come back all the way back here. So that's what I want you thinking about today. And that's what we're going to be reading. Now, I'm going to guess that they're not going to be able to open up their reading file and have this open at the same time. Now, I want you to write in your text box, yes. Do you have this file handy? Can you look at the reading for today? I need 24 yeses. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wonderful. Good. Maybe let's get 3 more, then we can continue. I want to play a little game. This is a game we can play because we're working like this. We couldn't do in the classroom. Okay? So what I need you to do is have your file open and read. I'm going to read, and I want you to read with, I want you to look as I read. I'm going to stop, and I want you to write the next word. So, how to be a safe, what's the next word? If I read the title and I say, how to be a safe, you should write the word and. Okay? So go ahead and write the word and. Did anybody write? Okay. So once again, everyone, I am going to read and you're going to listen. You're going to look. And when I stop, you write the next word. Let's practice. How to be a safe. Is anybody responding? Yes, the answer is and. That's the answer. Good. Yes, that's the answer. All right. So I'm going to read. I want you to watch. And when I stop, you write the next word. How to be a safe and smart searcher. Several keywords will help you find better. Anybody write something? Yes, who wrote that? Fung Ang. Okay, Fung Ang, very good. Yes. So several keywords will help to find better results. Use more than one keyword when you're doing a. Good. Who said that? Koi. Very good, Koi. Let me just come here. PDF. Okay. Okay, next. Uh-oh. Give me a second here. Okay, next. Doing a search. If you want to find out about seagulls, for example, search bird seagull and not. Good. Ming Ang? Ming? Nam? Ming, do I know Ming Nam? I don't know Ming Nam. Okay, nice to meet you, Ming Nam. I'm not sure if I know you. I'm trying to imagine your faces as I'm working. I don't see anybody here. I just see a camera glass staring at me. Okay, let's see. Just Siegel. Because Siegel might also be the name of just about anything else, from a hotel to a... To a what? Anybody? Good. Who wrote that? Okay. Now everything's good. I think we're warmed up a little bit. Now, I don't consider this to be a very difficult exercise. It's kind of a reading and listening and writing exercise all mixed together. But what I want to see is, can we do this faster, right? So let's try again. I'm not going to go faster. I want you to go faster, okay? E, exact references can help you find what you're looking for. If you're looking for an... Mm-hmm. Good. Exact or exact phrase. Good. Who said that? Feng Yang. Again, look at Feng Yang. Guys, Feng Yang's killing you. Let's work faster, okay? So, exact references can help you find what you're looking for. If you're looking for an exact phrase or sentence, e.g., seagulls are very clever, type it between inverted... Good. Who wrote that? Dad? Oh, Dad. Okay, Dad. Very good. I like that. All right. We're on to it. I like it. I can't sense you guys except through the electric impulse of this chatting. It's really weird, okay? It takes some getting used to, but I love hearing your responses. That's good. Keep them coming. All right, so the commas. And only exact matches will be shown. This is useful when you want to find something you've... Mhm. I understand, at least a 5 second, maybe at both ends, so 10 seconds each side. Good, who wrote that? Tang, Dan Tang. Dan Tang, good, okay. This is useful when you want to find something you've already seen but lost. Avoid common words like or the in your search. They're not always helpful and are usually... Good, unnecessary. Who said that? Who? Young. Who? Oh, Feng Ang. Feng Ang, again, good. Feng Ang, nice. Next, remove unwanted results by adding a minus symbol. For example, seagulls minus hotel minus film will leave out all. Good. References. Who said that? Okay, both of you. You're on top of it. Good. Would leave out all references to hotels and films. Check your spelling. Make sure that you spell every word in the search box. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you for responding so quickly. The smallest typing mistakes can bring unwanted results, especially when the Good. Who wrote that? Okay, great. Thank you so much. That's right. Especially when the mistyped word exists. Next, have a filter. It's a good idea to filter your online searches, especially when you're searching for good. Ask an adult for help. Ask an adult to help you add a filtering system. There are lots of filtering software options. Yes, available. Who wrote that? Okay, good. Thank you so much. All right, filtering options available. Experiment with different search engines until you find the one that's best for you. Some search engines Good. Who wrote that? Okay, you guys, your keyboard's on fire. Everybody else, what happened to your fingers? Can you write? So check out the options of using a search engine that doesn't do this, and you will get different results. Reliability is very important when you're searching on the internet. Always ask yourself, is this? Yes, reliable. Who wrote that? All right. That reliable. Okay. Don't make the mistake of believing everything you see. Some websites are unreliable and some information is false. Good. Fengang. Excellent, Fengang. Check your information on other websites before. Good. Accepting it. Good. And that's that. Very good. Okay. Can I have someone, you help me just turn this off? I want to use the blackboard. All right. So you know me, right? I've been your teacher for a while. I understand in this section here, there are a few new students. Thank you. And maybe more light. Can we get these lights on? Now, can you guess, because you know me so well, you've studied with me for a long time, what do you think I want to do? You know, what kind of language does teacher David always want? Do you remember? I know Nyang, you know. Koi, you know. Yui, I know you. Is Sun Tom here? Hey, Sun Tom, where are you? I'm sure you're here and you've been so quiet today. I've never known you to be quiet. And Lam, I bet you're sitting with Lam right now, drinking milk tea, talking together while I'm doing the lesson, right? So what do you think I want to do with this reading? I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter P. That's right. Who said that? Dan Tang. Dan Tang. Yes. That's right. Dan Tang. Exactly. We want to paraphrase. And we know what paraphrase is. There's 5 types of paraphrasing that I talk about. Can you please write the 5 types in the chat box? Let me know. And good. And sometimes we want to paraphrase and we want to make things the same. But sometimes we want to paraphrase, we want to make them a little shorter. And I'm just going to talk about this as summarize. And when we paraphrase, we talk about M, S, S. What I really want to do when I summarize, I just want to do M. And if we look at this, my question to you, does this article summarize? I would say yes. And tell me, where does it summarize? Did anybody answer? Okay, maybe you don't know. But if you look at your article, you'll see some sentences are colorful. Those colorful sentences are the main ideas. And those main ideas explain the whole idea. Okay? So I don't need to read the first paragraph. All I need to know is several key words will help you find better results. Boom, that's over. Finished. That's the summary. But what I want to do is, can we paraphrase it? So boys and girls, we have 20 minutes left in class. The pace has been going really good. Now you need your notebook. So next to your computer, have your notebook open, and I want you to copy down this sentence. Can you confirm, can you please tell me by typing when you're ready? Uh-oh, it's going to rain. Or is that your stomach? Are you hungry for lunch, for dinner? Is that your stomach, or is that the thunder? Maybe? Hungry all. Me too. Okay, good. Now there's 24 students here. And we've been interacting with maybe 5 students, right? Dan Tang's been active, and Fung Ang's been active. Koi's been active. Dat's been active. Wien, her name's Uyn, Wien, been active. It's really good. So I'd really love it if we continue this. More and more students are active. Okay. I can't. All I see is a room of computers and cameras. I would love to hear from you. Okay, it makes the process more real. So let me show you what I want to do. We'll do the first one together. So several keywords will help you find better results. I know that this is a key word of the sentence. And I just want to change the words like this. So what I did here is several key words. Instead of a synonym for several is more than one. In fact, several has I was taught in school that several is equal to between 3 and 7. Oops. So if I just say more than one, using many, I could say many. We can also use also many. So I say using more than one keyword will help you get. Another word for find is get. And better results. Now what we're looking for in our results, we're looking for information. So what I would do is, rather than say better results, I would say more accurate information. So this is my summary of that first paragraph. I took the main idea, which is in what color? It's in red, and I just changed the words around. This is not better than this. They're both good. But remember, one of the purposes of Ielts vocabulary is to show a variety, is to use less common words. And so this is how I want you to build vocabulary. So I want to give you, I guess, 1 minute maybe. I want you to copy this, and I want you to copy this. Here is the sentence from the story, and here is the paraphrase. Okay? Take 1 minute, please. Then we'll do number 2. And when you're finished, please write in your text box that you're finished so we can continue. Anybody finished yet? Where's Swan? And where's Son Tom? He didn't answer me. Is Son Tom here today? You talk to him. Tell him to pay attention. Son Tom. Who? Tom? Oh, San Tom. Okay, I don't know Tom. I know San Tom. Okay, good. Thank you, Tom. San Tom. All right, so that's what we're doing. Let's do the next one. Exact references can help you find what you're looking for. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means. Exact references. I would say that I understand what they're doing. But of course, when you read this, you're going to want to read the paragraph. But I know for sure that this is a key word. What you are looking for. And I'm going to just leave this. We don't need to paraphrase everything. We don't need to change the whole thing. But we need to understand what exact references are. Now, I want to give you 1 minute, and I want you to look at the paragraph, right? The paragraph consists of reasons and examples. Can you find the example and tell me what's the example in the paragraph of exact references? Did anybody write? Okay, well, just to move on, because I want to make sure we cover this and time is low, the book has this. And the book defines this as what they call exact reference. All right, this is going to be a very powerful tool for you when you search on Google, okay? What they did is they typed in the sentence, the whole sentence, and they added these. Now, they call these inverted commas. All right, I've never called them inverted commas before. And because this article comes from British Council, I'm going to assume, yes, I'm going to assume on video, on YouTube something, so please don't go after me too hard, that this might be British English, okay? Or, right? In American English, we call them quotation marks. So for the sake of variety of language, having different words to express the same idea, I want to give both of them to you. And remember, this is an example, right? This is not a synonym. This is an example of how to use exact references. And let's see what you're looking for. And I want to ask the class, what is another way we can say what you're looking for? What's a phrase we can use for what you're looking for? Who's writing what? So seagulls are very clever is an example of an exact reference, not because of the words here, but because they're giving the inverted commas. So just to show you, what I do is, oops. So my example with exact references, you can use quotation marks around a phrase. You can use quotation marks around a phrase to help you search for what you want to find. And here, you see, I kind of use an antonym. Look for and find are kind of like opposites, right? So notice how I use this. And please write it in your notebook. And please let me know when you're finished. Okay. I want them to copy. Nobody? Did you type to them, maybe tell them to copy this in their notebooks? Did they respond? Uh-oh. Are they okay? What happened? Oh, they haven't finished. Okay, so I should wait. Okay, thank you, Feng Yang. Okay, so I'm sure the rest of you are still typing. I hope you're still typing, writing in your notebook. The next one is avoid common words. Now, be careful when it says common words, because common words here does not mean words like, using words like help versus to aid. That's not a common word that they're talking about here. That's what a common word is, but their meaning is very specific. They're talking about words like and the or. And so, what do we call these words? Words that are common in this context. What are common words in this context? How can we describe them? What are they? We can give definitions. And I might say just this. Words like or the. That's what they mean by common words. Another meaning of common words here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give, sorry, this was an example. This was an example. What I can also do is give a definition. And what kind of definition can I give? Words that don't help describe what so in this example, common words mean words that don't help describe what you're looking for. Words like and the are not very helpful. So that's what I might want to do in my summary. Okay, it is now 3 o'clock. Miss Gwen, is it 3 o'clock by your clock? Okay, so with that, I hope it was helpful. I hope you can take this and write the third example. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to continue next time. Okay? Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.